Do you feel that you are a prisoner of some bad habits and you cannot get out of them, as if you are addicted to them? Perhaps you also tried a lot to change your bad habits and felt that it was difficult and that you failed every time. Let me tell you the story of the famous American actor Robert Downey Jr., or as he is known as Iron Man after the movie series. The world film that he starred in saw this shining picture of a successful actor of great fame and wealth. There is a dark side. Robert began using drugs early since he was a child, and the circumstances of his upbringing in a bad environment helped him take drugs as a way to escape from reality. Even though he had begun his professional path when he was as a teenager, he even achieved some success as an actor in some films at that age. But his addiction to drugs increased over time, which affected his work and relationships. Robert Downey reached the worst point in his life in 1996 when he broke into his neighbor's house under the influence of drugs and slept in his bed. He was arrested and imprisoned for a period, and here was the turning point for him, as Robert realized while serving his sentence in prison that continuing on this path meant death in the beginning. He joined a 12-step program within Narcotics Anonymous to get rid of addiction. He also sought professional help from doctors, therapists, counselors, and other specialists. They provided him with the treatments and tools he needed to overcome his addiction so that he could focus on his health, his family, and his work. He also discovered new hobbies and interests in himself that gave him joy, guidance, and the desire to develop. He began learning martial arts and music, rediscovered himself as an actor, and began working on new films, including his biggest success, Iron Man, and during all of this, he made sure to surround himself with positive people who worked to support, encourage, and inspire him. And the rest of the story, you know. You may think of this story as inspiring, remembering that habit that you want to get rid of. You will feel motivated for a few minutes, and once you finish the video and continue your day, you will return to that vicious cycle in which every time is repeated. The things that you cannot change, but here are the steps that were not mentioned in the story, which the specialists followed with Robert Downey to get rid of his addiction. And they will also help you get rid of any negative habit you have and regain control of your life. The first step is to determine the habit that you want to change and focus on the benefits that will accrue to you. As a result of getting rid of them, it is the aspect that you must always keep in mind. If we take smoking as an example, the positive aspect of preserving your health is what you must keep in front of your eyes at every moment. The second step is to try to change the environment that causes you to become addicted to the bad habit. Wisdom says that you will not recover in the same environment that caused your illness, but this is not possible in all cases. The alternative here will be to work on changing your thoughts about the surrounding circumstances. If your friends are smokers, you can suggest that they do different activities to transform the pleasure of your meeting into incentives other than smoking. The step third, try to use mindfulness, that is, the practice of paying attention to the current moment in your life instead of constantly absorbing yourself in the past or the future. To explain it in a practical way, try pausing this video temporarily and try to control the thoughts flowing in your head and focus on your feelings in this moment only. But you will only be able to stop the thoughts for a few seconds, just a few minutes, and you will return to the flood of random thoughts. As difficult as it is equally important and effective. Mindfulness helps us deal with our desires and feelings in a healthy way. When you feel the desire to smoke, instead of picking up your pack of cigarettes, you can take a deep breath, monitor your feelings, and ask yourself, why do I want to smoke? What would happen if I did not smoke? How will I feel after smoking? Thus, you can build distance between you and your habit and make a choice. The fourth step is to try to change your behavior while satisfying your needs at the same time. If it is difficult to break bad habits because they are linked to a strong need, then for example, smoking helps you relax or deal with times of stress, and therefore, the alternative is to find other behaviors perform the same function, such as reading, meditating, or other things. The fifth step is to use positive reinforcement, that is, rewarding yourself for doing a good deed or avoiding a bad deed. When you resist the temptation to smoke for a week, for example, you can reward yourself by buying something you like, watching anything you like, or something else. The sixth step is to track the progress you have achieved. You can write down your diary to motivate yourself more while seeing the amount of effort you have made. Challenge yourself with bigger goals, such as not smoking for 3 months and increasing the rewards you give yourself. Remember that changing your bad habits begins with changing your attitude. These are some tips. One of them is stop blaming on others, even if there is someone who caused your bad habit to form. In the end, you are the one who bears responsibility for your actions and choices, and you alone suffer from the problems they cause for you, and only you are able to change your life and have the ability to do so. 2. Stop caring about the opinions of others. You are not on a school test, and you want to cheat the answers of others. Each of us has his own experience in life, and what suits others does not suit you. 3. Stop postponing your plans and know that the perfect moment is a legendary entity. The truth is that the days of your life pass relentlessly, and if you do not start now, you may never start. 4. Stop focusing on the aspects. Negativity in your life and turn your sight to the positive aspects and try to be grateful, and believe me, no matter what your situation is, there is a lot to be grateful to God for. 5. Stop being afraid. Fear is what prevents us from pursuing our dreams, from leaving our bad habits, and transforming into new personalities. We are afraid of the unknown, even if it is. Positively, you should expect to face problems, challenges, and difficulties. Life is not a cakewalk, but surrendering to fear ultimately turns into an obstacle to life, or more clearly, into a fear of life itself. Charles Dickens says, "Procrastination is the thief of time." Benjamin Franklin says, "You can postpone what you want, but you will not be able to postpone the passage of time." In conclusion, remember to be patient and not to give up quickly, because breaking a habit that has persisted for years requires quite a bit of time and effort. We hope that this video will help, even if only a little, in getting rid of your bad habits to regain control of your life. You are capable, God willing, of doing anything you want as long as you believe in your ability. If you're enjoying the content and want to stay up to date with all the latest videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to me, and it helps the channel grow. Plus, don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and being part of this amazing community. Thank you.